prevent Alzheimer's. We're also joined by Tanisha. So how's your memory, Tanisha?
Not well.
Not well?
No. I tend to forget my keys. Why did I go to the grocery store? You know, my grandmother did lose her memory when she was, before she died, so.
Well, anytime I hear that, obviously, it means we can focus certainly more on it in our own lives. But this is not just for people my age, in the 50s. I'm talking about, people in their 20s and 30s. These are tips that you could all benefit from every single day. Right. So, Dr. فتوي, how crucial is the diet you eat when it comes to preventing Alzheimer's?
Diet is extremely important. There are two things about diet: how much you eat and what you eat. Obesity is really bad for the brain. Unfortunately, when your belly size is big, your brain tends to shrink. So my first and most advice to people is work on quantity.
Right, so the first of these superfoods that's going to save your memory is called elderberries. Have you ever heard of these?
No.
Well, elder means makes you feel old, doesn't it? Elderberries.
Yeah.
These will help prevent you from feeling old. So why are these so good for you?
Well, we all know things like blueberry and other berries are good for your brain. But elderberries and in addition to usual antioxidants, have something called quercetin. And quercetin increases the activity of mitochondria, which generate more energy. So in that reason, it's a good food for the brain. It comes in jam form, and it's delicious.
All right, the second tip that many of you have heard of, but you aren't including in your diet, superfood for memory, is pecans.
Oh.
Yes, we all know that the small servings of pecans or other nuts are good for you. The thing that's particularly good about pecans is that they have choline. And choline, as in acetylcholine, is particularly good for memory.
What do you think about pecans?
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be eating some when I leave
You
today.
should be doing that.
Yes.
I'm going to give these home with you.
Oh, great, great. That's wonderful.
That way you can find your keys to get in the car.
Oh, yes,
all right.
thanks.
Next superfood is a little bit unusual, but I'm going to be really clear about this, because we've gotten away from these kinds of foods, but it's chicken giblets. Chicken giblets. Organ meats. Have you ever tried chicken giblets before?
No.
When I was a little kid, my mom used to give me chicken giblets because they thought it was good for me. It turns out my mother was right. So why is this so valuable for us?
Chicken giblets are an excellent source of B12. B12 is a vitamin that's essential for your brain health. Again, people who have low B12 levels have a smaller hippocampus. For that reason, you want to eat food that are high in B12, and giblets are a great source.
So, Tanisha, would you like the heart, the liver?
The liver is particularly
What do you want to start with?
I'll do the liver.
Okay, this liver's here. You pitch up a little piece of that liver right there. Actually, this one right there. That's the liver right there.
This one?
Yes, let's see what you think about that.
Not bad. I can stew it up. I can make it as a stew.
Yeah, you can make it.
Simmered is even better.
Yeah.
Simmered, yeah.
Simmered?
Listen, a lot of you aren't going to have the gumption that Tanisha has, and aren't going to take the giblets. So if you can't handle the giblets, you can go for clams, because these both have the same memory boosting capacity. All right, vitamin B12, that's the key vitamin. And you can take vitamin B12 as well as a supplement. So for the vegetarians out there, it's actually the #1 nutrient deficiency I worry about in vegetarians. So I give my wife B12 shots for that reason, at least once a month, just to make sure. Okay, that way she can remember all the things I'm doing wrong.
Clams also have high levels of zinc and iron, and those have also been effective in improving cell-to-cell communication inside the brain.
So smart. If they're talking to each other, they'll get bigger. They'll grow.
They grow, yes.
All right, next